The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 25th of May, 1660. By the morning we were come close to the land, and everybody made ready to get on shore. The king and the two dukes did eat their breakfast before they went, and there being set some ship's diet before them, only to show them the manner of the ship's diet, they ate of nothing else but peas and pork and boiled beef. I had Mr. Darcy in my cabin, and Dr. Clerk, who ate with me, told me how the king had given £50 to Mr. Shepley for my lord's servants, and £500 among the officers and common men of the ship. I spoke with the Duke of York about business, who called me Pepys by name, and upon my desire did promise me his future favour. Great expectation of the king's making some nights, but there was none. About noon, though the brigantine that Beale made was there ready to carry him, yet he would go in my lord's barge with the two dukes. Our captain steered, and my lord went along bare with him. I went to Mr. Mansell, one of the king's footmen, with a dog that the king loved, which shit the boat, which made us laugh, and made us think that a king and all that belongs to him are but just as others are. In a boat by ourselves, and so got on shore when the king did, who was received by General Monk with all imaginable love and respect at his entrance upon the land of Dover. Infinite the crowd of people, and the horsemen, citizens, and noblemen of all sorts. The mayor of the town came and gave him his white staff, the badge of his place, which the king did give him again. The mayor also presented him from the town a very rich Bible, which he took and said it was the thing that he loved above all things in the world. A canopy was provided for him to stand under, which he did, and talked a while with General Monk and others, and so into a stately coach there set for him, and so away through the town towards Canterbury, without making any stay at Dover. The shouting and joy expressed by all is past imagination. Seeing that my lord did not stir out of his barge, I got into a boat, and so into his barge with a Mr. John Crew stepped, and spoke a word or two to my lord, and so returned, we back to the ship, and going did see a man almost drowned that fell out of his boat into the sea, but with much ado was got out. My lord almost transported with joy that he had done all this without any the least blur or obstruction in the world that could give an offence to any, and with the great honour he thought it would be to him. Being overtook by the brigantine, my lord and we went out of our barge into it, and so went on board with Sir William Batten and the vice and rear admirals. At night my lord supped, and Mr. Thomas Crew with Captain Stokes. I supped with the captain, who told me what the king had given us. My lord returned late, and at his coming did give me order to cause the mark to be gilded, and a crown and C.R. to be made at the head of the coach table, where the king today with his own hand did mark his height, which accordingly I caused the painter to do, and is now done, and is to be seen. As a little note to that, Charles II's love of dogs is well known, but it is not so well known that his dogs were continually being stolen from him. In the Mercurius Publicus, June 28th to July the 5th, 1660, is the following advertisement, apparently drawn up by the king himself. We must call upon you again for a black dog between a greyhound and a spaniel, no white about him, only a streak on his breast, and his tail a little bobbed. It is His Majesty's own dog, and doubtless was stolen, for the dog was not born nor bred in England, and would never forsake his master. Whosoever finds him may acquaint any at Whitehall, for the dog was better known at court than those who stole him. Will they never leave robbing His Majesty? Must he not keep a dog? This dog's place, though better than some imagine, is the only place which nobody offers to beg.